Hello everyone, and just in case, if Warner Brothers by any chance sees this video, I highly doubt it, but you never know. If they see this video, like any of my videos regarding DCU, like this specific movie I have in my hands, it's like down here, it would make a really good movie, but I don't want you to do it because I'm afraid you're going to ruin it and destroy it and turn it into a dumpster fire like you've done pretty much nearly everything else other than Wonder Woman and to some extent Man of Steel. So yeah, it's a little intro there. So we're doing a DC animated movie, another one. This one's a little different. It's not well, it is based off a comic, but it's not as huge as Dark Knight Returns or The Death of Superman or The Killing Joke. It's not like any of those, no. It's a little smaller, but still well known. It is Justice League Doom. Yeah. This movie. So now I'm going to read you the back of the box. If you want to pause, go right ahead if you want to read it. Okay. I'll read the top thing. So Batman has planned for the unexpected, but is he prepared for the unthinkable? That's the main tagline. The Justice League consists of the Earth's finest superheroes and protectors of humanity, but in the mind of the Dark Knight, it contains potentially the most dangerous people on the planet. Over time, Batman has compiled top-secret contingency plans should any of them go rogue. When these files are stolen by a rising group of supervillains, the Justice League embarks on a collision course that will test the very fabric of its alliance. So, with a stellar voice cast headed by Kevin Conroy, Tim Daly, and Nathan Fillion, this thrilling DC Universe animated original adventure, that's a lot of words, will challenge what you know about the Justice League, and as well as redefine what heroes are made of. So, the plot explains itself. Batman decided if any of them go bad or turn on him, he has plans set in stone, like how to take out each of the Justice League members. Not kill them, just take out. In case, anything goes bad. And he decides, to put it I believe it's and it's considered they're so top secret, you'd think he would put them somewhere a little more secretive than, the Bat computer, but yeah, I guess if that happened, we have no movie. And, so one of these villains, I forgot his name. Maybe he explains it in here. Nope. Well, this is useless. This is all I get. Come on now. Ugh. You think there'd be a little manual, like Hellboy. When I did that review, that had a whole manual and everything. But that was mainly because that was a super special edition that I didn't know about. This is a normal DVD, so I shouldn't expect too much. Anywho. So, yeah, so one of these villains sneaks to the Batmobile and gets, actually before that, Justice League are fighting supervillains. It's your typical DC animated fight. Cyborg comes in to be there. And, the Batman, since he's not as powerful, nowhere near as powerful as any of them, but he is powerful, he is better than them in one way. His superpower is said in Justice League himself, he's rich. He has all the money, so at least he has something. But yeah, Batman goes back to the Batcave, one of the villains, sneaks in, gets out, gets the plans, and then reports it to this dude. And then he explains to the rest of the villains, just like we now know how to take out the Justice League. Got the perfect plan. And what happens is it's pretty effective. It's a pretty effective plan. I mean, Bane just destroys Bruce Wayne, like beats him down, like buries him in a grave. I mean, goodness. I mean, clearly Bane must think this is Kill Bill or something like that. Wonder Woman's finding Cheetah. I know her mainly because of Injustice too. And she puts a drug in her that makes her think that everybody around her is Cheetah, and then she fights and fights and fights until she, well, dies, basically. For Green Lantern, like, that kind of a plan that, like, one of the plans is that, like, he's trying to save people, but then, like, everyone dies, and then he gets, like, all guilty about it and whatnot. And, like, because Green Lantern is all about will, and if you don't have will, you're not a Green Lantern, I guess. A Martian Manhunter, if only he and Green Lantern were in the movie. Instead they chose Aquaman. It's garbage. It's a stupid decision. Anywho, apparently, like, one of them found out, like, about his Martian powers and literally sets him on fire and whatnot. So, yeah, that's pretty brutal. Flash, like one of the villains, he literally bolts like a bomb to Flash's wrist, and like if Flash like slows down or stops, he dies. And there's like that bomb's like a 3-mile radius, so it's definitely not a small bomb. And alright, I gotta remind myself. There was Wonder Woman's plan, there was Green Lantern, there was Martian Manhunter, there was Flash, there was Batman. And then, Superman! How can I forget about Superman? Well, this is pretty simple. Kryptonite bullet, shot in the chest, that's it. That's literally it. Simple as that. So yeah, that's basically... Well, actually, Batman's not really a plan. That's just something they did. Everything else, well, was a part of Batman's plan. And you're thinking, oh no, the Justice League are going down. But of course, they all saved themselves until they all realized that was all Batman's plan. And they're just like, what the heck, dude? You really think any of us would turn on you? Then Batman's just like, well, you could be under my control and, do all those things. And Batman does have a point there. I mean, if you're under mind control by a villain, you're probably going to be forced to do bad things. And somebody's going to have to stop you. So, but, mainly because all the other Justice League members get really mad at him because, like, it breaks their trust. Like, it's all about, what is it called? Like, it's all about friendship and whatnot. What Batman's doing, it's not exactly friendship. But in the end, they all save the day, and then Batman, he straight up quits the Justice League. He just leaves. And that's how it ends. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So what do I think of this? It's good, but it could have been a little better, because one of the problems with these movies specifically is their runtime. This movie's runtime is only 77 minutes. Not very long at all. And, it doesn't have to be like The Dark Knight Returns, where the two movies combined are 2.5 hours. We don't need that. But at least closer to the 2-hour mark, not under the 1.5-hour mark. Like, if it's between 1.5 hours and 2 hours, that's the sweet spot. It's fine. But yeah, I think this movie is just a tad bit short. And I know they're direct to video, so they're not gonna have as much effort as a big movie, but still. Overall, it's a good movie. Voice acting is really good. Animation is solid. It's crisp. It's fluid. Really good. The plot is really interesting, but I think it just should have. It's because of that runtime. If the runtime was longer, they could have more time to expand on the plot, but they didn't. So, yeah. But overall, I still think this is pretty good. I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10 is my official rating for Justice League Doom. It's a good animated movie. If you just want to watch a Justice League animated movie that's, just that, then go right ahead. It's pretty good. Next review, y'all gonna laugh. It's a DreamWorks movie. It's not B-movie. That was a long time ago. Reviewed that quite a long time ago. It's a movie that it's not Boss Baby either. Okay? It's a movie that it really deserved a sequel. Man, I really loved this movie when I was a kid, and it's a shame that it didn't live up to DreamWorks' expectations. And that movie is Over the Hedge. That'll be the next review. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. And I am out.